Primal Rights, and today we're going to take a look at how to change the barrels on a Desert Tech SRS A1 rifle. The method in which you go about changing these barrels is the exact same on the HTI rifle as it is the Covert, as it is on this SRS. The only difference is that the HTI, it uses an 80-inch pound torque wrench, whereas the SRS and Covert use a 70-inch pound torque wrench. My favorite torque wrench to use are these Seekonk T-handle torque wrenches right here. You use this with a 5mm adapter, so it has a 3/8 inch drive on it, and a 5mm hex bit adapter. These torque wrenches are set to 70 inch-pounds, so all you have to do is turn them until they click, and you're done. Shown here, I have a TS Customs 26-inch 6.5 Creedmoor barrel installed in the chassis right now. And I'm going to swap that out to a TS Customs 26-inch 308 barrel. Now, as I said, there's a 6.5 Creedmoor conversion in here right now. The 308 barrel shares the same bolt and magazine as the 6.5 Creedmoor. So the only thing that I need to do is swap out the barrel. I'll take my Seekonk T-handle torque wrench here, interface the first of the 4 barrel retention screws, and simply loosen it half a turn. Disengage the bolt, make sure that the barrel lock is unlocked on the other side of the chassis, and the barrel comes straight out of the rifle. Grab my 308 barrel, gently place it through the top of the handguards, and then I'll rotate it until the indexing lug locks in place. Close the bolt to ensure the headspace is going to be correct. And starting at the front screw, I'll simply use my T-handle torque wrench to set the barrel retention clamp to 70 inch-pounds. And that quite literally is all that's required to change amongst barrels that have similar bolt faces and similar magazine requirements. When changing the barrel over to a cartridge that is going to require a different bolt, such as going from 308 that we have installed in here right now to a 338 barrel, the process is similar but slightly different in the sense that we need to change the bolt. Now I have here a 30-inch finish length 338 Lapua barrel from TS Customs, and to put that in here we're going to have to change the bolt out. We're going to have to get that changed from the 308 bolt face to the 338 Lapua Magnum bolt face, and we do that just by inserting an entirely new bolt. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the recoil pad. It's very simple, just pops right off. We'll use the bolt to knock out the bolt spacer. You can see my 308 bolt here and my short action spacer. This just takes up some room in there so that when you're ejecting a 308 case, you don't have to come back all the way to 338 Lapua length to get it out of there. So it shortens the bolt throw up just a little bit. Next we'll take out the 308 magazine. It's important to keep that stuff separate. You don't ever want to get your bolts mixed up, so make sure you're keeping things separate when you're disassembling it. Next thing we'll do again, loosen our barrel retention screws from front to rear. Just loosen them up about a half a turn is all that's required. We'll take that barrel out of the rifle. Grab our 30-inch TS Customs 338. You want to be kind of gentle when you're moving these things around. Lock that into position. Grab my 338 bolt. Slide that in the chassis, lock it down. And again, from front to rear, torque those action screws to 70 inch-pounds. A 338 magazine. And recoil pad. And that's literally all that's required. Now that you've seen the simplicity with which you can change cartridges and change calibers in the Desert Tech SRS rifles, let's see how quickly it can be done at normal speed without talking through it. that easy.